I'm up to the stage of framing out the interior of my container house, and I'm installing steel framing. This means adding a bottom track, 2 top tracks, studs and noggins. I've already completed all the bottom tracks downstairs, which includes the entire perimeter of the house and the internal walls for my bathroom, laundry and spare room. And I've installed the entire framing system on this long 12.2 metre wall. And now I've got to finish framing out the rest of the downstairs area before moving upstairs to do that too. Now, of course, there's some areas where this is easier than others. Wait! I just have to somehow get all the way over there without this falling, which seems extremely unlikely. Can I run in time? I'm not a good runner. 1, 2, 3. So let's get to work.
And I can't help but run from the problems. I can run away from all these things in my life. Feelings and anxiety buried deep inside of me. I'm breaking down again. Faking my face being fading since I lost myself and waiting for changes. On the ground praying now. Can you help? Running from myself and running from this hell. I catch my breath, escape the pain. Why does it always end this way? Oh God, won't you save me? And I can't.
So last week I chatted to you about why I'm using steel framing instead of timber. So if you want to know in more detail, go check out that video. But basically it's just because it's highly recommended. I'll have to remember to tell you about my walls later because I've chosen a different kind of material for them. But first, let's get back to some framing. Now I've got my bottom tracks in, my 2 top tracks in this main long piece here, and then all of my steel studs as well, which I've screwed all into place. So now I'm just left with this little section here down this end and the same down that end. So let's get those in and then it's noggin time.
I feel it like a rhythm that hit that change. But we're double timing forward. I love the way you look like someone that burn like a fire in winter. Now the mountains to the desert to the ocean waves have a glow I can't ignore, but I can't explain. It makes me wanna see it all. What do you say? Oh. Let's go taking a view. Now the whole world's in color, baby, we're on the move. It's like my vision is new. Everything's more beautiful when I see it with you. Driving down the highway like it's ours to take, and with every single exit an adventure waits. I've driven 1,000 times before. Now you're long and shining in the July sun, and I'm singing
It's
to you,
noggin
baby,
cutting
we've
time.
just begun, and I'm feeling like the road we're on is gonna never fade. So hey, let's go taking a view. Now the whole world's in color, baby, we're on the move. Hey, it's like my vision is new. Everything's more beautiful when I see it with you. I wanna see it all, wanna go get lost where we've never been. Wanna map the sky, sleeping out at night and listen to the wind. I wanna see it all, wanna
Hey team, little update. Last night I got all the noggins cut for this front wall here. I did run out of juice though with my grinder and my drills, so I haven't got them in, and it was bloody freezing. So I'm gonna pop them in real fast. Then I can cut my little studs to go above and below the windows there and there. And then I get to move on to my last little walls. For these two ends, there's basically no framing for there, like a tiny bit, but not very much, because they're mainly windows / doors. And then I've just got my other ones in here. I've already started that one down there as well. So it's full steam ahead today, guys, and I'm bloody excited. Gosh, look at it. It's getting real. It's getting really real. Now that I've got all the noggins in place and screwed in, it is time to cut all the studs and install those also.
Big smile, a funny face. Storm cloud, or a bit of shade. A dime of fashionably lame. Out of my mind, or barely sane. I'm trying to catch a breath, but breathing it in. And drumming out the noise, but it's trickling in. Keep me guessing, I wonder if you know. World going round, I'm letting it spin. Light is coming down and it colors your skin. I'ma take a drive to the unknown. 'Cause I wonder what it feels like. Oh, wait a minute, now carry on. Stay down or rise above. Oh, is it a red flag or recklessly in love? When I give it my all, I just wanna be enough. Trying to run it back when I'm
Alrighty. I have all my studs and all my noggins in for this front wall along here. Now this may be straightforward, but it's definitely not a fast task. There is so many itty bitty bits and pieces that you have to do that take such a long time, like cutting every single top track, the 2 top tracks, the studs, the noggins, like every noggin needs to be cut in a certain way as well to go in between the studs. But then not only that, every single time you screw, you need to check level and plumb basically again, those tabs. You need to check level and plumb basically again every single time, because as you screw, things will move as well. So there's a lot of banging in, there's a lot of, messing around basically. But other than that, it's straightforward. It's just not a fast job, obviously, and I'm doing it by myself and for the first time without experience, but I think I'm doing pretty damn good. I think I'm going fast. I think everything is working out perfectly. Everything's beautifully straight, level, plumb. It's looking fantastic. So now that I've got my front long wall and my back long wall done, it is time to do the 3 walls behind me here, and then the one in the corner there. And then there's little itty bitty pieces like where the joins are. So they're gonna be some little, oh my gosh, tarps. There's gonna be some little itty bitty walls here, like covering these sections. and that's for every single joint. So there's 4 of those. I also need to frame out the top of that big opening of the door. So I've got my top tracks on. I've got all my studs and noggins either side, but I need to do another bit along under the top tracks, basically like above where the frame is going to be, and kind of have, another track basically, and then studs in there as well. So that's going to be a little bit fiddly. And then I also need to do, before I can do the ceilings as well, which is going to be its own thing, I'm sure. I also need to get up I do need to get up the ceiling pieces, so the top tracks along these pieces here and that one over there. I'm also going to have those ceiling tracks up as well before I can do these internal walls here, because they need a top track to go into. So there's still quite a bit to go. But I think these end walls will be quite easy. There looks to be about 3 studs and then the top tracks, and then I'll obviously have noggins in between. But I mean, they're pretty straightforward because there's no openings or anything like that. So hopefully that goes relatively fast. And finally, after that, I can do the ceilings, and then I still have to do upstairs. So now I'm just gonna cut all those top tracks and stud for the remaining walls. Got my little helper with me too. What? Django's very vocal. I've never told you before. She talks a lot. Stay. No, stay over here. Gosh. Stay, Missy. I know, the wind starts. Stay.
I mumble through the driveway like a zombie in a row. I left my lunch inside the fridge and wore my ex's coat. My neighbor tried to wave at me, I hit him with the glare. I'm not a morning person, bro, I'm barely there. Caffeine, caffeine, it's what I really need. No amount of sleep will keep me up and on my feet. I need caffeine, caffeine, with a little bit of cream.
Woo-wee. It has been a long road to get here, but I have this end wall done now, and I have this end wall done, the back and the front. That means I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 walls left to go, which sounds like a lot, but they are way shorter than all my other walls that I've been doing, so hopefully don't take too long. However, do you remember that I said some parts are going to be easier than others? Now I'm up to the others. So basically I've been getting these 2 top tracks on by balancing them on the studs that I put into my bottom track. However, I need to get tracks in where there's going to be no walls, and that means no studs. Like here on this side, here on this side, and here on the other side as well. So I'm going to do that by putting clamps up around the box beams and hopefully lifting the top tracks up. I just need 1 this time because they're only going to have ceiling studs in them. And then hopefully balancing them on top, just like I've been doing with my wall studs. I'm hoping it actually goes a lot easier than I've got in mind. However, the hardest screwing job definitely on this is screwing into the frames of the containers. The screwing of the steel framing, it sucks. Like, not a fan of drilling into steel by any measure, but the steel framing, light gauge, is a lot easier than the structural steel framing of the container, that is for sure. So I've got a lot of drilling up there to go, but I'm hoping that the posts, because I've just gone up and measured only 1, but I'm actually hoping the posts have enough room for the steel framing to actually sit on top of as well for those ceiling studs, which would just work out beautifully, absolutely beautifully. And then you'd still be able to see some box beams too, because I was a bit worried that they were all going to get covered up by the steel framing, but I don't think so now. I think you're going to still be able to see a lot, which I'm excited about. So if they do fit on top of the posts, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top tracks to get up now. However, if they don't fit on top, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to put up now, which means a lot more cutting and messing around. So pray for me that it's the lesser. Let's get these cut. I can't stop looking at the container though. It's awesome. Just wanting to see this all come to life and the magic happen. So yeah, let's pop some clamps up and see if this sits on the post. Those clamps are not strong enough. Oh, you know what? I actually do have walls here, don't I? Oh my gosh. So I can do my tactic here, just not on that side. So how am I going to get them on that side? And that side, and that side, and that side. I need some stronger clamps. But do I have stronger big clamps? Is the question. Oh. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, it's holding. It's up there. Win. Oh my gosh, that sucked. I wonder if I can, I don't know. It's just gonna be hard. Far out Brussels sprout. This is not easy. My arms are killing me so much already. Wish I could get it up into place more. Oh my. Oh, if I can see another clamp, I might see if that can help me. Yes. On with a different tactic. That should work. Hella bloody hallelujah. Oh, my arm. Got it. Yes. Motherfucker. Bloody hell. You weren't even turned on. Alright, so I basically got this little part on the end here. Got some main pieces in now, like 3 main pieces, middle and 2 ends. So I'm gonna go along now and screw the rest in. Then I reckon we do something fun. I reckon the top tracks are gonna take a while without the walls. Funny thing is, I didn't even have to do this with this one because I did have walls below, but I was like, may as well test it out when I'm up here anyway. So it's definitely possible, but it's definitely hard on the arms. So I reckon next, I cut me studs. Cut me studs for the internal walls there and there, and then I can get my next top track up on top of those studs, so not as difficult. And then we can screw them in, and I should have my wall for the bathroom laundry, and then the start of my wall for the spare bedroom up to about the door there. And that will be exciting. Also, I haven't told you guys, but I was thinking too, maybe fabricate them myself, I'm not sure. But you know, little like metal, far out, what would you call them? Like things they have in old houses that kind of like were ornamental, and they were like in the corners, like of the walls, or like on the corners of like staircases, or in the stairs, or on the edges of cupboards, and they're like really nice brass metal type things, or just, you know, black metal or whatever. But I was thinking having them on the posts, like where they join the box beams, so it like boxes it nicely, because I didn't want to put all the sawdust stuff in there. It just doesn't join up nice, and I don't want to like, yeah, I reckon they'll look pretty if I kind of, yeah, have like a little joinings, corner crevice. I have no idea what they're called. If anyone can let me know, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I reckon I could make some that would look gorgeous with like sheet metal or something, and then my my, what's it called, plasma cutter. All right, let's chit chat because I want to get an internal wall in. Let's get moving, let's get moving. I've done some counting. I'm gonna need to carry in a lot of steel now. A lot of steel. Lovely and screwed in though, gone along. It's all beautiful and level as well. Being chuffed with myself for this framing. It's like, I finally feel like at this stage with starting, having never picked up a power tool before, which is insane, and it felt like it too. Like I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I was out of my depth, but confidence and delusion in my book is key to anything hard you want to do in life. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Just believe you can and you will get there. It's only a matter of time. But I feel like now I'm up to the stage where I'm like, yeah, you know stuff. You know stuff, you're going all right. Like, you're getting things done. It's not taking a million mistakes to get there, you know, you're getting it done the first go. And it's probably because I'm using new materials and like not making the materials myself, but I also don't think so. I haven't miscut anything. Everything's just worked out perfect. Like everything is becoming level and plumb, and yeah, I don't know, I'm proud. It's taken a long time to get here, but it feels bloody good, and it gives me the confidence to do a lot more stuff after this. Like I'm just gonna be building forever now. I've got so many plans for the future of this property. But also, a couple off of this property too, which I'm not going to tell you about, but it's very, very exciting. All right, so you know the drill here. What I want to do is get a few in and get the one on top. Better, but still not good. Okay, how am I going to keep you here? Don't fall. Well, I need to get down there. Will that keep you? Alright. Okay, perfect. Okay, it's gone way too far down this way, so I need to make it go back all that way. Don't all fall. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? We're getting there. Tiny bit more. There we go. Wait! I think that calls for our knock-off time. What do you reckon? Let's bloody hope that's not bent. That did not stay at all. At all. No, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to figure this one out. I need more clamps. We shall try and get it up. Everyone say heave with me. Heave. No! That wasn't happening. No! Well, fuck. We're all out of the trap, aren't we? Bloody hell. Alright, this needs to come down again. Are you gonna hold there? Yeah, you're gonna hold there like a bloody seesaw? Great. You need to stay in the trap. Remember the motto, guys, don't panic. Now, what I might do here, probably should have thought about this before, is clamp this with one of my C clamps. Huh. Should have thought about this before. Let's whack you there for a moment. Don't fucking fall. Balance is key. Oh yeah, that does really well. Okay. Do I have another C clamp? Do I have another C clamp? I do. Now, don't have a C clamp for the last one, do I? Do I? Alright, that's a bit more better clamped though. Should we try round two? Oh, let's hope it's not 3 times the charm, eh? I knew these ones would be a little trickier. Get you up on this one first if I can. What do we do about, oh, I've got a plan. Okay, we're in the same fucking predicament again, aren't we? Alright, let's clamp her. Well, just gently. That's why she wasn't going on, because this one's clamped. Come off now. No, you little motherfucker, no. Stay there. You little shit. Alright, but I'm kind of trapped now, aren't I? Okay. Guess what? I'm actually pretty good lined up. I just have to somehow get all the way over there without this falling, which seems extremely unlikely. Ideas, guys? Bloody hell. Okay, maybe if because I need to hold this one in place up here. Do I run? Or do we push this way for a little bit? I'm still gonna bloody fall, aren't we? Alright, what do we do here? What do we do? Girls and guys. What do I need? Is that bloody clamp, hey? Yeah. How do I get to you? Lovely. Alright, or do I run? But what am I going to do when I run there? Okay. I'm in a bit of a predicament. I've got to run, I reckon. Can I run in time? I'm not a good runner. Because if I let go of up here, she's coming down. Okay, I'm just going to have to run. That's the only option I see here. Oh my gosh, can I beat the fall? Can I beat the fall? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck, I'm good. Oh my god. Okay, but now what? Now fucking what? Alright, so we're here. I've got clamps but no stems. Can we? Yeah. Oh, I know. Oi. Oi, I'm a fucking genius. Alright, let me think. I don't know. I reckon I need to clamp this one up first. Yeah. Ah! Maybe I need to clamp. No, I know. No, I know. I know. I know. Easy fucking does it. Easy. 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 Oh shit, a brick. I'm there. Okay. Clamp. Okay, nobody move. Nobody bloody move. Bloody brilliant. God, I love these sea clamps. Okay, we're in there and there. Fantastic. Whew, good. She's looking bloody good. She's secure there. Oh. Well, that was a little bit of unwanted eventfulness for the end of the week, wasn't it? Should we pop some more studs in? Bloody perfect. Ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Isn't this a bit of something? I can see rooms forming. This is the doorway, guys. A hidden doorway. Might I add. Oh look, there's a bookcase here. Oh, what's this book? What? What is that? It's a room. Ta! And then wait, this looks like a Narnia wardrobe. Oh my gosh, let me check inside. Oh my gosh, there's no end. I can go through to the bathroom. Oh, yes. Isn't this looking so good? There's no way I'm screwing this all into place tonight. There is no way. It's going to take way too long and it's going to get way too dark and cold in here. So I am going to leave you there, friends, because this is going to be real exciting. And I'm tired. That little drop took the energy right out of me. So I think that means I deserve a bath. What do you reckon? Let's go heat up a bath and I shall see you next week. Bye. I have walls. I'm gonna go get Django and show her. And that's a bloody wrap for this week. The downstairs framing isn't far from completion, and then it's time to get all that steel upstairs and complete the framing for my second story, which is 3 times less, thankfully. But for now, it's time for a well-deserved bath and to show Django the progress of her future home. As always, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next Sunday. Come over here, come see the walls. You like it? Do you like the house that Mummy's building? Come look. These are going to be the rooms. These are going to be the rooms. Alright, you ready to do big swirly whirlies? What? You happy girls? You happy girls? You happy girls?